Hey guys, what's up? Infinite Cars here, back after admittedly a very long while. Um, and that is to blame from school and whatnot. But welcome back to my next playthrough, which has been dubbed the Sixlocke. So we will commence by just figuring out if I can spell infinite, which I would certainly hope so. There we go. Let's change that hairstyle. We're gonna go slick back. And let's see, what is that? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We'll just go with good old number one. That does not look like Hazel, bro. Oh, ooh. Some of those are just creepy. Ooh, that is off-putting. We're gonna go with that because yes. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with normal eyelashes. We're gonna go and match that. All right, we'll go with this. Does it look kind of creepy? Probably. Do I care? Not really. Yep, we're waking up. So, we'll probably skip through majority of all of the pregame stuff. You saw it with my previous trek through Paldea. So we'll just forego all of that. And yeah, I will come back to y'all when we have our starter. And here we go. It's time to select our starter. If I'm going to go select a starter, I think I'm going to go with Fuecoco, because just the bulkiness of a fire ghost type, and it's just defensive stats all around, being a little bit slower uh in its ability of having speed to be put towards bulk, and special attack I think will be quite helpful in this run through, needing a little bit of bulk for our team to just not have Pokemon faint. What would be the next Pokemon we would want to go get? I like the idea of going with Fletchling. Only thing is, Gale Wings gets lost. I mean, Talonflame is fairly frail, so that isn't exactly the best course of action, albeit might be okay to go with. But of course, we'll see. Let's see. What do we? I feel like this probably gives away any name scheme right off the bat, but we're gonna go with this. Let's hope that we've actually got a dude, because I didn't even think to check that. I'm kind of dumb. If we've got a male, then Zuko fits. If not, then we'll go change it to Azula. Alright, now let's go get the battle with Nemona done. I also like the immunity to fighting from the Quaxley. Um, but of course, we do get hit super effective by water, and then we get hit super effective by dark on the Meowscarada. So, not exactly. I feel like this is the best starter of all of them. There's an item up there, and I don't know how to get to it without Koridon, so we're gonna forego that for now. Somebody keep track of like all the items I miss that I keep saying I'm gonna come back to, because there were probably quite a few that I went and missed in the trek through Paldea. So yeah. But I'm feeling really, really good about this run through. I like the idea of it. Um, I like the, getting back party members as long as we use gift Pokemon. I like it provides a restriction to actually having that full team of 6 if we lose party members, and so it 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 forces a lot onto us. So I think we'll probably go and strive for like a 45-minute episode to start with. Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like the idea of going an hour every single episode, and I'm probably gonna try and do more grinding early game on stream rather than what I was doing before. Oh yeah, big damage. Alright, so we've already got this done. I think once we finish up with this, we will skip until we get to Koridon. I think. But yeah, we'll see how far we can get in anywhere between a half an hour and 45 minutes to see where we set up to. Because I don't want episodes to run too long, but I also want to be able to get crucial things within each episode, if that makes any sense. Because last playthrough we had a couple episodes where we were just doing nothing except talking, and that doesn't seem right. That seems like something that the streams are meant for, and since I've got summer break coming up, I think that will be more. It'll be more beneficial to actually have more streams, and it'll be easier to have more streams, just simply because I will not have, school to restrict how long those streams can be. Just gives me the ability to actually get through the run through. So at this point, I will probably pause and get until the point where we meet Koridon. So I lied. We're gonna go to the point where we get this Lechonk. To ask, do we do the first encounter that we choose to go do on a route, or we just choose what Pokemon we want from each route? Because I don't remember. I want to just say whichever Pokemon we want from each route, we just get it in. We can only have one, and we just choose which one because I don't want it to be like a really strict, you know, challenge. Because this isn't a Nuzlocke, as like it's very very loose. Um, but it's made a little bit stricter in the sense of we can only have 6 KOs in the entire game unless we choose to go use a team of all gift Pokemon and use them until they die, which does get stressful. Because, I mean, just last playthrough alone, where we just had a giant weakness to electric, and we just struggled tremendously against Iono, we took KOs left and right. And so if we're going to have to go do that again, then, hmm, then we're gonna have to need a lot of gift Pokemon. But the thing is, I don't even know if I want a Pokemon from up here anyway, so. Because that item's obviously gonna help us. But I mean, we can always use that same Pokemon again. We just can't use that slot again. Does that make sense, guys? Because we only get 6 slots. We can use them however we want. So if a Pokemon dies, we lose that slot that it was in. Or we just lose a slot out of the 6. Until we choose to do something about it. So I think we'll just forego getting another Pokemon on here. Because there's not really any of the Pokemon that I really want. Because Lechonk is not good. Like, I think the only Pokemon that would give us any sort of utility would be Vivian with Sleep Powder and whatever that lens ability is. Compound Eyes. Whatever one it is that boosts accuracy. No, Compound Eyes, no. I don't remember. Tinted Lens means that anything that's resisted is essentially neutral. Anything quad resisted is just half resisted. I'm gonna go the other way. Because I saw items over here, so I want to go get them. This is what this playthrough is going to be. Just a lot of picking up items. Because, yes. Only thing is I might want to... Well, no. Because we're about to hit a good chunk of the story here in just a second. So we can just stay on recording. Bruh, it stops us like every 5 feet, it feels like. Bro is not happy. We fall. We have a Rotom phone. Only reason we ain't dead. Oh, it won't let me open up the menu. I was gonna go try and change outfits real quick, but I can't even do that, so. Let's feed it the adventure guide, right? Now we've got a sandwich. Let's give it the sandwich because yes. Um. Lil bro, just take the sandwich. So yeah, once we feed him the sandwich, I'll go ahead and pause again, get through all that cave stuff. You've seen it all before. And whenever I feel like it's a good time to go and rejoin, I'll go rejoin. Not gonna make any promises when that is, because clearly it didn't hold up last time. Alright, so we've gotten through all of the cave stuff at this point, and it appears that we are about to go beat up on Arvin. Albeit beat up is a loose term, because he's probably not gonna be the easiest thing to go beat, but he'll be, you know, easy enough. Not gonna be able to do too much damage, I presume. Alright, let's go beat up on Arvin. School of it. Now we get to actually see, do we have a female or male? We got a male, so Zuko just fits. Let's go. Does about 40%. So now we just gotta get all the way to Naranja. So in that case, once we get somewhere, has there been Switch audio this entire time at all? I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Hold on. Um, let's see. Or is it through this one? Properties. Oh, we haven't had audio this entire time. There we go. Now y'all have Switch audio. My bad, guys. Man, that's probably been really, really quiet when I haven't said anything. There, it probably adds a little bit more to what's going on then. I am so sorry that I did not have that going. Didn't recognize it. I thought, like, wait, there should be sound there. It's Almost thought that was a pink Sixlocke there. I mean, what kind of shiny luck would that have been? Alright, now we go Yap to Nimona for a second. Bro, this is annoying. Every single time. Alright, I'll pause it here and make it all the way to Pokemon Center and everything. So, I'll see y'all when I assume I get to Mesogoza and Naranja Academy. I remember a Pokemon I want to go get, a Water Absorber Wooper. So let's see if we can go find one. I know a spot that we can go get one. I don't know if it happens to be over here too. I think at some point we also might want to go get an Intimidate Gyarados. Thing is, Gyarados gets both Moxie and Intimidate. And both are amazing abilities. And then at some point I want to get Tinted Lens, Low Kicks, Choice Band, First Impression, U-Turn. But first order of business will be going back over here to the pond and move around a Wooper. And try and get one that's water absorbed. Okay, here's a Wooper. Let's go battle it and catch it. Hope it's water. If not, then we'll go get it over. Because I don't feel like doing much else. Just catch. 1, 2, 3. Caught. If it's poison point, then we release it and catch another Wooper. It's another dude. Well, we're gonna worry about this in a second once we figure out what your ability is. And moment of truth. Water absorb. Let's go right off the bat. Alright, Earth. I already know the name. The boulder is complete. We're gonna actually go the boulder, since we can do that. So we got Zuko and the boulder. Because yes. Alright, I'll let y'all go for a second before so I can just keep going in and farming random kids. Pause. Using Pokemon to get more experience from the kid trainers. There. That's better. And it appears we're about to go battle Nimona. We have 2 Pokemon picked up. One that is helpful against the Palmy, one that is not. Well, I mean, one that kinda is, I guess. But, I mean, she can't do anything to Wooper. She only has one move, and it's an electric move. So, we literally just switch Wooper in and just try and win. Sorry. Ooh. So we gotta beat Sprigatito first before we get to that Palmy. So. Doubled her amount of Pokemon, but it doesn't matter because... Oh yeah, eat that. 3 damage. Let's go. Bomb. That one did 6. Alright. Okay, so let's lower down the volume of the switch just a little bit. There we go. We're going to switch to the boulder. I didn't mean to click that, but it doesn't matter. Just pull a ground type and Nora just can't do anything about it. We're just taunting at this point. Come on, let's just mud shot. Yeah, it's special anyway, so that the tail whip did nothing anyway. Oh well. Solid 35, probably closer to 40. How is Palmy still faster even after a speed drop? We'll have that speed in total. Yeah, now we're faster. And there we go. There's the first battle done. The first one that, like, where we have multiple Pokemon that isn't just the Fuecoco. And both Pokemon put in work, so. I don't need 3 revives, bro. Alright, so I'll pause until we get into Mezagoza and do all the stuff. Or Neuron and get all this stuff done. So I decided to do a tad bit of exploring, but I've still got to get over here. Yeah, it's going to cut me off before I can even get to the stairs. So we've got this battle to do against Team Star. Defending Penny. So. Why'd I come from over there? I was back behind all of them. The flip. So let's go beat up on some Team Star events real quick. Alright, there's that. Everybody's so scared of her. And for what reason? Yes, I'm aware that I can terrestrialize. But I'm gonna just go ahead, terrestrialize, go ahead and get it over with. And Ember, bonk. Oko's the youngest. Poison Tail, that's a good one for Whooper to go ahead and have. Gives us stab on both types at this point, which is really, really good, especially going into the grass gym. Less so for the bug, but we've got Quick Oko, so we'll be okay there, especially if we can Terra. So. So do we consider in-game trade items to evolve a Pokemon, gift Pokemon? Sounds like this is going to be one of those questions similar to, is blank a bird? So, yeah. Does this count? Does this count as a gift Pokemon? Yeah, so that seems like that's going to be the underlying theme throughout the rest of this playthrough. So, just be prepared for that, guys. Just warning you. So let's get through all the stuff in Naranja, and then I'll get back to y'all. Alright, so we should have the ability to ride Koraidon now. Maybe not. Now we gotta finish talking with people, of course. Should be fairly soon, though. And we got all of that stuff done inside of Naranja, so we should be okay here. So I don't think we're going to go beat any gyms today. We're going to worry about that next episode. But yeah, give me some ideas on Pokemon to go get. Of course, we've already established that the Pokemon I want to go get are going to be the bulkier ones that are going to be able to take hits. So if you have ideas for Pokemon to get, let me know in the comments. And let me know what you're looking forward to with this playthrough. I like it, and it should be a very nice change of pace. Be something I have not done before. So, I hope y'all will enjoy it as much as I will, or as much as I hope to at least. And yeah. Well, let's finish getting through all this text prompt and make sure we can ride Koraidon. So, yeah. And yes, I'm just spamming through all this text. Y'all have seen it before. It's not a big deal. I mean, the game's been out for, what, 2.5 years at this point? It came out towards the end of 2022. The fact that she knew both their names, and then the moment she gets questioned, she's just like, bye. That's funny. Bro almost said the boss stuff there. Alright, so now we've proven that we can ride on Koridon, and so the moment I get to save, I will go save. So yeah. Right around that 35, 40 minute mark. Sitting at 37 and a half minutes at this point. So, right around where I wanted to be. I gave myself a 15-minute window because I figured, oh, we're getting another point. Gosh. Oh, this is just already get the ability to go over to Kitakami. We're not going to do that yet. Though we could go get a regular Wooper, do Unaware Quagsire, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. We're going to worry about just going ahead and saving. And yeah, with that, that has been episode 1, start of our new playthrough, and I can't wait to see what this playthrough holds. And yeah, I will see y'all in episode 2. Peace.